Rare Gem Talent School, Kitengela. A first glance at the school reveals a regular school. Looking at the pupils in this Standard 8 class, nothing seems amiss physically. They seem to be in perfect health. But they have a story. David Kiptui is one among 56 pupils in Rare Gem who suffer from a condition known as dyslexia. Look closely at his exercise book. His teacher has asked him to write down the words climb, ladder, behind, and today. Ordinarily, a Class 8 pupil would spell these words with ease. The teacher then makes corrections on the blackboard, which Kiptui transfers to his book. Look closely at the word ladder. You will realize he spelled it with a double B instead of a double D. He is then asked to make the same corrections on the board, and you realize he gets the spellings right. A similar exercise is repeated with Miriam Jerry. She is a Form 2 student and is also dyslexic. We try a spelling challenge with her.
Okay, spell confused, for example.
Confused. C O F N V S. Confused.
Smell the word language.
Language. L O N K Y. Language. Language. L O N T K. Language.
Dyslexia is a learning disability. The World Health Organization defines it as a disorder manifested by difficulty learning to read despite conventional instruction, adequate intelligence, and social cultural opportunity. Children with learning disabilities aren't lazy or dumb, despite having a problem with reading comprehension, spelling, and writing. Their brains are simply wired differently.
In school, the teacher will realize that this child, though being very bright, when you're teaching in early years, when we are teaching alphabets, the child does not pick the alphabets like other children. The teacher also may also realize that the child has difficulty from transferring the work from the blackboard to the book, such that he can be able to copy the work that is neighbor's work, but cannot be able to transfer the work from the blackboard to the book. And it is not about visual. It's not because the child has visual problem. But other times it's like the reversals. They have reversals. You see, he has seen the word was, but what we bring on the book is the word so.
What are the initial signs of dyslexia, one would ask?
A keen parent, before the child goes to school, there are those red flags that you can be able to pick. One, the child may have difficult delayed speech. And I said about even if the speech comes, it will come late, and then the child will have telegraphic speech, like mom, dad. Now you don't know whether the dad has gone, dad has come, and maybe she wants to mean mom, dad has come. A dyslexic child may have opposite. We call it chikoreko for so long that he or she doesn't know how to wear shoes, and it's like they don't feel that the shoes are not in the right foot. So that's something else. And no matter how you remind them, they will always like have giving excuses. Even dressing, like he doesn't feel like this is the front and this is the back.
Nancy Munyi is a teacher of children with special needs. Her son is also dyslexic.
It has not been easy. And it has been difficult even for myself, because I was a teacher, I was teaching other children, and they're able to read in the same class, and my own son can't be able to read. You can imagine giving him all the benefits. If it is group work, I'm putting him in the best group. If it is materials, I'm giving him the best materials, and I would want him to shine. But now that does not happen. I was very frustrated.
She did not know about her son's condition until the age of 7.
This is how we realized, because it's not myself alone. I have my twin sister, whose son now started showing the same characteristic. and we were in argument every time. Why are they doing this? Why are our children doing this? Why are they not being able to write well? For me, I used to tell them, you people are better, you can blame the teacher. But me, who will I blame?
She now runs a school that has 56 other dyslexic children, where they offer what is called Individualized Education Program, IEP.
If you find that a child has this challenge, comparing them with the other children in school, in class especially, and also in the age limit, it's going to be limiting them, because they will now concentrate so much in what they don't know, which will destroy them what they know. Yeah. We always say identify their strength. And when you identify their strength, stand on the strength and reach to their weakness.
Miriam and Kiptui are well aware of their learning disabilities. Miriam tells me she was very frustrated in primary school.
Watu wengine wanapita wanaenda darasa ingine unaregeshwa. Watu wengine pia wanakupata hapo, wakienda unarudishwa tena. Watu wengine wanapita unaachwa tu hapo. Nilienda kama shule 4. Vile nilienda shule 4, sasa nikapata raji.
While up to 16% of children suffer from a degree of dyslexia, the country does not have a single public school that caters for such cases. However, there is the Kenya Community Center for Learning, KCCL, with the International General Certificate of Secondary Education, or IGCSE curriculum. International schools such as Braiban and Castromena are among schools that have programs that cater for such children. Children with learning disabilities can and do succeed. Famous people in the world who are dyslexic include Tom Cruise, Richard Branson, Muhammad Ali, actor Whoopi Goldberg, among others. Caroline Kamar reporting for Channel 1 Weekend.